Good afternoon. My name is David Moffat. I am from ITAS. We're at ITAS 2013 and we're talking about distribution support. I'm joined here by Michelle Weber of Allianz Global Investors. Michelle is the head of distribution support for that august organisation. We had a session this morning in this case, Michelle. We talked about distribution and distribution support models in this case. Would you get a recap some of the main topics we covered?
Sure. I think, from the promoter, there were 3 promoters on the panel with Goldman Sachs, with PIMCO, and now with Allianz Global Investors from my end. And it's really seeable that distribution support is transforming. You need to aggregate a lot of the business which is currently out there in the market through platforms who are then doing the order routing, the asset servicing, also the trailer-fication, because the distributors, we need to concentrate on them. We need to concentrate on our global clients. And this was seeable from, in fact, all of the different participants, that an aggregation in the market is needed, that also a lot of different items like the retail distribution review, like FATCA, they challenge the distribution support because we need to deliver a high standard out to the market. We need to take our clients on board, and there we need support from the service providers, from the different platforms out there. And I think this is already being given, but a lot of different providers are also entering the market, and I think that's good news.
One of the bits we focused on is essentially in this burgeoning area of distribution support, who effectively should be in the position to define what we mean by that in this case. And I think it's fair to say that the debate in the hall was very much at the level of that has to be led from the distributors themselves, that they need to be at the forefront of this.
Well, the distributors themselves, but also when there was posed a question to the audience, the answer was, the transfer agents, they should make the distribution support, as well as there should be a dedicated distribution support team. So this was a very high percentage. And when you then see a distribution support team, that's one item, but where should it be located, right? Within the asset manager was the answer, including the TA. But there I think we will grow more to outsourcing providers who are also offering it, because we as the asset manager can't provide the complete distribution support range. We need, in fact, our service providers to step into the market and help us there to really give an excellent support to clients.
So speaking as a transfer agent in this case, obviously that's music to our ears at a certain level. How do we see that in the context of the current marketplace for TA services? Do you see that as being an incremental added service on top of what's done today, or do you see current contracts heading in that direction anyway?
It's going anyway in the direction, even your company, there's a TA 2.0. TA 2.0, you need to add this value-added services. So why it needs to be done is simply because you have already all the core TA data. You are best really placed to now, on top, deliver more, like the trailer-fication and also data aggregation, to deliver us more data also back for our sales controlling. So I think a TA is really perfectly placed. On the other hand, it needs to be global. It cannot be only a regional approach. It needs to be a global approach for the network we have out there. That's my answer to it.
And how important is local on-the-ground presence in each of those markets, as opposed to trying to centralise that service from in the fund domicile or such as here in Luxembourg? How important do you see that becoming?
Personally, very important. Why? Because the French market continues to be the French market. So the people want to speak French. They want that their market is understood. They want that, in fact, their needs are understood. The same in Germany, the same we can see in Italy. So I think it's very important to have the local presence and the local excellence. But still, what is also important, that this is steered on a European level, on a global level, to same standards. You cannot only say, this market has the standards and they deal with the clients. Clients are going cross-border. So I think local excellence combined with European ownership is very important.
Wonderful. Michelle Weber, the AGI, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.